Good evening and welcome to Bedford High School for the 2013 New Hampshire Division I Boys Lacrosse State Championship between Bishop Guertin High School of Nashua and Pinkerton Academy of Derry. I'm Rick Senator, head men's lacrosse coach at Franklin Pierce University. I'm here with John Salch, assistant boys lacrosse coach at the Derryfield School. Of course, the Derryfield School were winners of the Division III championship game last night at Stello Stadium in Nashua. Congratulations, Coach. Well done.
Coach, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Nice to be here with you tonight.
All right. Bishop Guertin is the defending state champions and have won 5 of the last 8 state titles. Pinkerton, a historical power in the state, has not won the big show since 2006. Both teams have advanced to this game via wins in their semifinal games. BG with a 10-5 win over Londonderry and Pinkerton with a 14-6 win over Sauhegan. BG and Pinkerton have met once this year, with the Astros taking that by a score of 14-11. So it looks like we're in for a good one here tonight. We'll be back shortly with the opening face-off soon. All right, John, almost ready to go here. Good night for it.
Beautiful.
Pinkerton coming into this game, they're real excited, real hungry, and had a good win over BG this year. And, they haven't won it since 06, so they're real hungry, and they think it's a good chance for them with that big win over BG at the beginning of the year, and they've been playing well. So.
Yeah, they have a strong team this year, led by that senior attack, 3 attackmen on there, seniors. Like you said, they haven't won since 06. I think they're very hungry. Coming here, the #1 seed, should be a great night for lacrosse.
Yep, and, BG, it's, they're the big boys in the state, and, they might not have had, the stars that they've had in the past, but they got a lot of real good ones, some younger guys out there, and it's going to take a little bit more of an effort than maybe in the past.
I think they're going to be looking for some numbers to step up tonight, and who's going to be the number that steps into the big shoes tonight. We'll have to find out.
That's for sure. I need some of those guys, secondary guys, maybe the names we haven't heard, to really step up and make some plays for Green tonight. Here we go on the face-off. Boudreau's a little questionable facing off for BG before the game. It looks like he's out there. He's going to go. And DeTillo, the freshman for Pinkerton, ready to face off here in Bedford.
This should be a good matchup tonight. Really good matchup with the face-off.
Boudreau gets it right away. And gets down the attack for Bedford. For BG. Ball's behind. Looks like they're going to set up, move some guys in. Ball moved from behind. Pass in front, knockdown. Fight over on the side. Looks like it's going to be Johnny Miller picking up the ground ball for BG.
BG looks to be attacking right away.
Looks like he's going to go hard here and get a shot off. Good shot. Just why it's going to stay BG ball. Looks like for now, from what I can see, Pinkerton is playing man-to-man. Ball on the ground again. Fight in the corner, picked up by BG.
The defensive matchup will be interesting all night to see how they play.
And it looks like Pinkerton is in man-to-man right now. This is Dom St. Laurent for BG. In front.
Great look.
Shot just wide. That's 33. That's Astorita for BG.
Nice feed to the inside from Dom.
BG's going to retain possession. A little move from behind. Shot in the goal. That looks like Donahue. Right over the top.
That's just a nice right-handed, strong move to the cage. Good shot. Good bounce shot. Nice placement.
So that might be a good matchup for BG. We'll see how Pinkerton responses defensively. Came out in the man-to-man. They got 2 good one-on-ones. They got a good one-on-one up top with Johnny Miller. Got some space, got to the net, got a good shot. And then that one by Donahue right there. A lot of space.
Now another battle to face-off X coming up.
Scoots out. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. It's going to be a hold. It's going to be BG ball. Hunter Allen bringing it in for BG. Get it around the horn, set up again.
Really looks like BG is attacking right away here.
Yep.
Playing a little two-man.
Donahue with the ball. Little two-man. Yep, little two-man behind the goal. Back over to Astorita. Allen. Swanson, 41. Look inside, ball down. BG getting on the ground balls, all BG so far.
Quick movement.
Yep. Donahue behind the net. Astorita, feet out in front. Shot. Mike Carluccio goes wide. Good opportunity there.
That was a good look. Good look, left-handed shot.
Donahue's going to start again. Still man-to-man. Is a good matchup here. Oh, good take. Going to stay green. Good hustle by Astorita.
Yeah, Green possessing the ball early.
Astorita. Suspended by Laporto. Dom St. Laurent trying to go one-on-one from up top on the long pole. Ball behind, good possession by BG. Astorita, oh, his defenseman fell down. Shot in the goal.
Very fortunate for the Cardinals right there.
And, you know, that's the same spot twice. Two different players, two different defenders. But you know, they get some good looks from behind the goal.
Both goals coming right-handed, dodging from that right-handed spot from the attack. So it looks early, they seem to be dodging with their attackmen.
Yeah, well, they give a lot of space. It looks like Pinkerton's kind of not ready to slide, and there's a lot of room to dodge.
That there is.
There's going to be a push behind from on BG.
So we'll get to see
Pinkerton ball.
Get to see Pinkerton possess the ball here for the first time on offense.
Tillo. It's Anthony Sada with the ball.
Sad is another one of those seniors.
Yep, good player. Josh Gallant. Getting around. Looks like they're shutting off Sean DeLay a little bit up top with the long pole, and they're going to roll the dice playing defense with the short sticks. Austin Mailer in front, shot over the net.
Nice opportunity, sailed it high.
Todd Billiter on the shot there.
Pinkerton with a shot there, hits the post.
Yep.
Nice right-handed shot.
Swanson with the ball for BG. That's what BG's going to have to do. They're going to have to clear the ball, and the middy's going to have to get into it if they're going to clear the ball. I'm surprised he didn't call a hold there. His hand was on his back. But
yeah, that right hand.
Pinkerton got away with one there.
Not they.
Ball up top. He's like, oh, they got a guy wide up in front. Hunter Allen. One more. Good opportunity there for Astorita.
Unselfish play by Hunter Allen making that pass.
Play there.
Couldn't connect, but.
And they're going to sub off a few of those midfielders, but it looks like they're going quick here just because they got that room, but he's going to have to pull that out. Ball up top. St. Laurent. Short stick on him. He's going to get a shot off here. A little side arm. Getting sideways there. Miss on that pipe.
It's a nice dodge with a little fake thrown in there to throw off the defense.
I see him lean towards the goal there. Astorita again working that side. A little bit of a force there. It's going to. Sturgis picks it up for Pinkerton.
See the Cardinals ride in action here.
Yep. Attention on Conroy for Pinkerton.
And they're out.
Cameron Richard, yep, good clear. It's Anthony Sada with the ball. They're just going to come down and try to set up. Ball behind the goal. Of course, Bishop Guertin, man-to-man. Shot over the net.
That was a quick look.
Dom Corsetta playing inside there. Nice feed. Good opportunity. Ball behind Billiter. Move it up top. James Tully, number 7 for Pinkerton, gets a shot off. It's like the second midfield in here for Pinkerton.
Now, both teams, when the ball's behind, you see a lot of picks so far on both sides here. I saw Gallant setting a pick. Now, of course, he's carrying the ball.
Yep, inside roll, and he got him.
That's a nice, strong right-handed move right there.
Good move to the goal by Gallant. And so both teams, 3 goals here, and all coming from the right side, all behind from, an attackman defending one-on-one with the defender.
Yeah, so far, the attack for both teams seems to be hungry, dodging hard, right-handed so far.
Yeah, well, there's some good players down there. Both teams do have good players in the midfield also, but it looks like that's where it's coming from so far.
Yeah, early on here.
Let's see this face-off battle here. Ref didn't like it. Oh, unless somebody got a timeout here. Looks like Cameron got a timeout there. Ball's kind of stuck in Boudreau's stick. I don't know if that's why he called it, or maybe Blake.
Success.
Oh, absolutely.
They know the game very well. It's going to be a chess match here.
And 2 guys that have had this battle before many times. It's BG Pinkerton a lot in the last 10 years here, and so these guys know each other a little bit, know what each other's tendencies are, and certainly try to counter each other.
They do. It's going to be. It's going to come down to what team is going to make the play tonight. Of course, both coaches are going to put their teams in respective positions to do the right thing, but it's going to come down to the players.
Now this is an opportunity for Pinkerton to make a mistake here, go off sides or a slash, but it doesn't happen. Hunter Allen with the ball for Bishop Guertin. And they're going to, looks like they're in a man-to-man. He's going to take the ball. He's going to invert, and he's pretty good at this. He's pretty good back and forth.
Looks like he stepped in the crease.
Well, and he had him, too. He had his defensive beat.
Yeah,
but,
it's an unforced error for Green.
All right, so we have Pinkerton on the clear, and a pretty easy clear at that. Matter of fact, they got some numbers here, and they're going to pull it out. Ball back up top, Seda. And they'll spin it around and try to get organized here.
Yeah, Pinkerton seems to be spreading the field out pretty well
now
here.
It looks like he might invert a little bit with Seda, but they switched to a long pole, but kind of confusion on the switch, and BG got lucky there because it hit a pipe.
That's the second post shot for Pinkerton.
Didn't recognize a call from the ref there. I don't know if it was a push or they get a quick one here. Ball on the wing. Feed inside. Kind of a force.
Push on the card on Bishop Guertin there.
A little bit of a light call there.
I agree.
And it looks like he's going to call delay a game.
It's going to be our first penalty of the night.
The referee's calling it tight down there. It looked like 2 guys bumped into each other and called a push. And not much of a throwaway, kind of just tossed it away, but ref didn't like it, and it's going to be technical foul on Bishop Guertin. So we'll get to see Pinkerton's extra man here.
Yeah, rolled it a little far for the ref's liking on that one. Now we'll see the Astros extra man opportunity.
Coming out here in a 3-3 set. You're going to cut her down.
And they're sneaking delay. Here he is. Bishop Guertin
ready
reacts
for
to
it,
it.
but now he's going to try to dodge a little bit, which is
And they feed the crease.
For something quick here. It's only 30-second extra man, so.
Looking for a quick opportunity.
Yep. And force that a little bit, and Cardinals going to get the ball back.
The extra man opportunities are going to be big for both teams tonight. I really think that they're the team that can convert really well. An extra man might have a bit of an upper hand.
Yeah, we'll see how the game goes. If they're going to start calling penalties, that might come into play.
Usually,
Dom St. Laurent's going to try to one-man clear this because they're a man down, and he does so successfully. And Pinkerton's trying to double team because they are still extra man here, and it doesn't work because they overplay a lot, and it caused a foul. I see that happen a lot in high school and college lacrosse where a team is extra man, the other team has the ball, and they try to double team, and the defense. It's something that teams don't practice too much, and they overplay, and sometimes it winds up with a goal or a penalty, like you just saw here. So
yeah, get a little excited. That was just as Bishop Guertin's penalty did release, so now it's going to be a 6-on-5 opportunity for Bishop Guertin.
And it was pretty much over anyway, so that's something that happens a lot in high school and college lacrosse.
Not a good place to foul.
All right, so here we go. BG extra. Miller up top. St. Laurent, Swanson, Miller, Hurley. Back to Miller. Looks like they're going to try to work the side. Little fake flip inside. It was there, but kind of off the mark.
Feed was a little bit to the inside.
Yeah. Probably not as thorough as Coach Cameron would have liked that extra man to be. Pinkerton on a clear. And they tried a long pass, doesn't work, and BG's going to get it back. And this is where BG has to be good, clearing the ball. A little bit of a force there.
A little bit of physical play from Dom St. Laurent there on the sideline.
Yep, pretty good effort. BG ball.
Ground ball is going to be key tonight.
So Savini, Miller, and St. Laurent on the midfield here for Guertin.
And the Astros penalty is releasing.
Yep.
Miller sees it.
Johnny Miller, historically an attackman, playing midfield for BG here tonight. Tom Hurley with the ball, junior attackman. Try a little wing dodge here on the side. A little pop in the helmet, but just a brush. Miller. Again, Miller, historically an attackman. He's got some good dodging skills there, especially against a short stick. He gets a great opportunity there, but
nice save
nice
from Sturgis.
Save. Very nice save by Sturgis. Great opportunity for BG, and here comes Pinkerton.
Sturgis with a very quick clear.
Yep. Jim Tully with the ball, and they're just going to be happy that they got out of one and get in here on offense.
We haven't mentioned Sturgis with the clearing game too much, but I think that's going to be a big factor for Pinkerton tonight.
Brendan Megan, shot and a goal.
Strong left-handed dodge. Took a little contact and stuck it right.
And just an opportunistic situation. You know, I mean, they come in, they're switching midfield, they're switching, personnel, and just one of those, times when he saw a little space and BG kind of, looking at their guys off the ball and an opportunity for him to go to the net and take a shot and score.
Yeah, it didn't look originally like he was going to shoot it right away, but he pulled the trigger and he stuck one right against the right post there, and it was a nice shot.
Attila wins the face-off, and Pinkerton's getting another chance here. That's a shot over the goal.
Now we're tied up at 2-2, 2 minutes left, a little over 2 minutes left. It's shaping up to be a good game.
Megan again.
Ground ball for the Astros.
Yeah. Astros. Austin Mailer with the ball for Pinkerton. Defended by Hunter Allen.
He's got to be careful with that push in the back there a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes some refs call that a cross check. And
yeah, they call tight in the championship historically.
And this group might. That's the kind of call. He's leaning on him. The offensive player takes his backward pressure off and he falls forward and they call it a push, and that's a tough one.
That's one of those calls you can see going both ways. Yep. Did the offensive player fall a little bit or was he really pushed? That's
and I think that, this referee crew that I see out here tonight, you can see a lot of calls like that. Maybe, championship game, good clean game, you might need to let a few of those go, but they're going to call him and we're going to see some extra man here tonight.
Of course, I like to let him play, but the refs don't always feel that way.
Right. Extra man Astros. In front. Gallant, an unbelievable opportunity in front.
Really
Can't
nice
hold
pass.
on to it. Yep. Swanson with the ball for Bishop Guertin, trying to get it clear here.
Running out of real estate.
And he's running out of friends, too. It's 5-on-1 there.
Hung up.
And it looks like he's going to get a quick hit. That's Seda for Pinkerton. Quick one. Gallant. A little bit too much there. Ball's up. And, again, the clearing game
looking a little shaky.
Be a factor.
Both teams with unforced turnovers.
Right there was
in this last
force
minute.
Right back to the goal tender also. Tremendous broken play here. And somebody's going to come up with it. Offsides, Pinkerton, Bishop Guertin ball. 31 seconds here. So we'll look for some kind of a one-on-one. Johnny Miller here, he's got a short stick again, and he might be the guy to go. just a little too quick. They had time to set something up and a little bit sloppy. And now Pinkerton's going to have a chance here, but they have to go quick. They only got about 15 seconds here. Gallant with the ball, 13.
Looks like Gallant's going to be the one to make the
Yeah,
dodge
he's going to have
here.
to go. He's going to have to go.
He's not.
6 seconds. In front. Nope.
Gets defended by the Cardinals, and they get away with the 2-2 tie there at the end of the first.
Yep. Pretty good battle here so far.
That's what we expected. That's what we expected. A nice, close, tight game.
To face off here for Bishop Guertin.
And I believe so far, Coach, the face-offs are 3-2 in favor of the Astros right
it's
now.
pretty close.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's tight there in the X, and I expect it to be all night. This is a really good matchup between two really strong face-off men. And you see, one's a senior, one's a freshman.
And unbelievable, a freshman facing off here in the big dance, and that's pretty good stuff. Looks like Pinkerton went a little early, but
no call.
Maybe me just hearing the whistle late up here.
No, I think you're correct. I think you saw it correct. Pinkerton's going to possess here.
Number 5, Sweeney for Pinkerton. 13 is Corsetta. And again, up top, Sean DeLay being shut off by a long pole. Big BG playing 5-on-5, and that opens up some space, and a goal by number 5, Evan Sweeney.
That's the spot tonight, that right-handed spot right near the island there. A little 5-and-5, right-handed shot by the attackman.
Pretty basic lacrosse for two pretty sophisticated teams here. But, BG looking to shut off DeLay. He's a strong player, but then, you run the risk because you're playing 5-on-5. Not as much backup, a little bit more room.
Exactly. It opens up the field a little bit more for the offense.
Looks like somebody else facing off in here for Bishop Guertin. Looks like number 9, Dylan Hayes, took that face off for BG. So that means Boudreaux's got to be hurting because
BG had possession there.
Because Boudreaux's certainly an outstanding face-off man. And for him not to be on the field, he must be hurting.
Let's hope that he's just getting a little bit of water. Just going to be back out there.
Well, they got to give Bill St. Laurent with the ball here, 5 yards, and they hardly do that.
Tom still
St.
runs
Laurent.
it out.
With one of those chances again, that Johnny Miller had, just kind of going to the goal before the offense is set up, and again a loose ball at the top of the
new face
offense.
on the attack we're seeing here. 23 for Bishop Guertin is Nick Prunier.
Yep.
I believe he's a freshman.
Donahue.
Strong player.
Great goal there by Donahue.
That's a nice shot.
Yep. Left side this time, Coach.
Left side for once so far.
But now here's a guy, for Bishop Guertin, kind of Donahue. I mean, he's a guy who's got to step up here. Now he's a great player, but somebody's got to carry this offense. Somebody's got to get to the net. They're going to key on St. Laurent up top, but somebody down in that tax got to get going and be a threat for the entire game for Bishop Guertin.
Looks like he's going to be the guy. Yep. At least he's aiming to be. That was a nice underhanded left-handed.
He's got 2, and
left-handed rip.
Here. Mike Coluccio with the ball for Bishop Guertin.
Looks like Bishop Guertin's in an open set here. Oh, and they unforced, throw it away over Purnier's head. Unforced errors. Can't make him in the championship games.
So we got Pinkerton, who looks somewhat comfortable on the clear here. Let's see what they do on this one.
So far, their clearing game looks pretty crisp.
Yeah, but they keep getting that midfielder open at the box, and Guertin's trying to make that long pass up to the box there, and now they're forcing a long pole to come over, and they got him pinned over there, and
they
didn't get it over in time.
That was a good ride, nice strong ride, and they get the ball back.
Now that should be a free clear for Guertin. Yep, because that's where the whistle was blown, and Pinkerton doesn't get the squeeze him like it looks like they're trying to do a few times here. Now, Hunter Allen, again, this is a good piece of his game, this invert, and he's going to try it here on DeLay.
Yeah, Allen's a former attackman, so he's used to dodging.
I mean, that's something they can do a lot, and there's a nice goal.
Fantastic. Fantastic left-handed dodge there. Has
Yep.
Prunier on the backside,
I mean,
right-handed.
that's his game, and that's something there are a lot of places they could go, and he's good back there. He shakes his defender, and makes the rest of the defense move around a little bit, and Prunier gets open for a nice pop there.
As we said, as a former attackman, Hunter Allen's very comfortable back behind the cage, dodging from there, and it's an invert game, and nice cut, good
Yeah,
feed.
and that might be somewhere for Guertin to go. I mean, with Johnny Miller, also an attackman with short sticks defending him, let those guys go one-on-one. And there's Boudreaux again.
Looks like he held the ball for timeout. Bishop Guertin.
Same thing, Cameron, the timeout. So something's going on there. He's 1-2 with Blake getting the ball, and I think he doesn't want him to get hit or handle the ball. And okay, so second timeout by BG. So they're out of timeouts. And I don't believe Pinkerton has taken a timeout yet. No, they have not.
You're correct. I think it's a little bit early to use the second timeout there, but of course.
All right, so let's see if any kind of strategy develops here. Some good one-on-one opportunities for BG. So let's see if Pinkerton slips into his own or they play man-to-man. It looks like it's going to be man-to-man right from the whistle here.
Yeah, and if the Cardinals can get a goal, then timeout's worth it.
And Johnny Miller with the ball. And again, one of those opportunities. But we're going to go behind it, Donahue, who's been hot.
Donahue trying to get back to his left hand.
There. He's going to get a push. Oh, I thought that would be a push on Pinkerton, but something happened that I didn't see.
I didn't see it either.
Donahue a little bit, of a force there. Probably had some more time to take him a little bit more to the side, get a better dodge up the side there, but a little bit anxious because he's a little hot and he wants to make something happen.
Yeah, in these championship games, nerves
There's a nice
definitely
ride by
play.
Hurley for BG, and if he can handle that there, they're going to get another possession.
Just tips a pass. Yep. Opportunistic.
Oh, good opportunity for Dom there.
That's a good-looking shot. Good dodge.
Right-handed player going to his left. Good shot.
And nobody's on Prunier. Nobody covers him.
And he had a chance to come in. Picked off by Sturgis. Nice play by the goaltender.
Not really nice pick off there.
And he's good at getting the ball up and out. And Sadie's going to bring it in for Pinkerton. They're going to try to organize their offense here. Legal procedure against Pinkerton. I don't know if it was offsides or a legal sub or too many men. They just called legal procedure. It looked like possibly too many men, which could have been a box error by Pinkerton. And it's going to be a free clear for Bishop Guertin. St. Laurent with the ball. And he's drawing the long stick here. He's running with Swanson and Allen. So, good opportunity again for Allen to perhaps invert, and he's going to do so. Yep.
And now
they're going to switch off, and he can still go on this guy.
They switch again.
Yep.
So they're showing his own here.
They sure are.
We knew we'd see it. So it was just a matter of time, it seems.
So it looks like, Coach Cameron yelling a call from the sideline. It sounds like an extra man play. They might run against the zone here. Yep, couple double cutters there on the right side. Doesn't really develop.
Yeah, of course, against the zone.
Yep,
you're going to have some outside shots.
You can dodge a little bit inside there.
You can definitely find some looks inside, but your outside shooters, if they're warm, it could be a nice night.
So BG's got to get set up and move the ball and see if they can find some seams here.
Possibly overload one of the sides.
Swanee's going to take a little run, try to get Pinkerton to bite a little bit.
The offense resembles a little bit of an extra man.
Yep. Allen. Behind Donahue, he's going to force a little bit. Now they got a little overload there on that side. Got to get guys to step in and shoot.
Now, of course, playing his own defense, one of the negative aspects of it is the possession time.
Yeah,
you give up the ball. You give up the ball on the offensive end a bit.
This delay of game call here is I don't understand it. I mean, they're in a zone, they're moving the ball, they want to get to the net, and it's been 30 seconds, and I don't understand it. But that's really, I mean, they're not trying to stall.
I agree, Coach. It's 4-3. They're not trying to stall.
They're not trying to
And it's the
stall.
second quarter.
They just moved to a zone. The referee's got to, they got to recognize that and recognize that BG's trying to set up and you
Trying
know
to feel out the zone.
They did make a a pass to him, and that's really a very quick call there.
I thought so too.
So Pinkerton's going to get the ball back that way. Billiter behind the net trying to work a little bit back there.
Now you got to watch Corsetto on the crease, number 13.
Nick Egan.
He pops off the crease
sure
and he
does.
shoots
That's
that quick
his,
left-handed shot.
Yeah, it's about the third or fourth time he's had that chance.
Yeah, and when he hits those, he can be very dangerous.
Billiter again going to start with the ball behind. Force that right side a little bit. Pretty good D there. Made him shoot quick. It's going to stay Pinkerton.
No, it looks like they're shutting off Megan here, number 9.
Yep. Yeah, Megan and DeLay, strongest midfielders on the field for Pinkerton. And it looks like Guertin's looking to shut, when those guys are on the field, looks like they're not playing together, shut them off with a long stick.
Yeah, and then play a little 5-on-5.
5-on-5, it opens up a lot of space, like right there. And
oh, hits the back of the net.
Yep.
That was an opportunity for the Astros, and they did not capitalize. Let's see if Bishop Guertin
that's the second time they got an easy shot on, the shut off in the 5-on-5. So we'll see if Bishop Guertin stays with that. St. Laurent's going to just run it out because BG having a little bit of trouble clearing, and I think that's a pretty good move by Cameron, and it's a pretty easy clear for Dom here.
He's a strong midfielder.
Yep.
Good in the clearing game.
Johnny Miller, just a force inside, and that's the second time that Miller has forced something on just kind of get in and get set up.
Now he fights to get the ground ball back.
But then again, that's BG's opportunity now to go one-on-one because,
Now we're going to see the Astros setting up.
Pinkerton will be man-to-man until they can get organized if they have the right guys on the field. And right here, with some of these, middies that are in now, they might choose to stay in man-to-man. Force in front.
Looks like they were calling out the zone, but a couple of the players were still in man, so a little confusion on the Astros defensive end, but they do end up with possession here.
Bishop Guertin needs to take care of the ball a little bit better than that. And again, a good clear by Pinkerton. Billard, a good ball handler for Pinkerton, number 14. Corsetta. Trying to, dodge a little bit and buy some time, and, he fumbles the ball a little bit, but he still has it. Over to Seda, behind the ball. In front. Austin Mailer taking a run from up top. Not much of an angle. Good defense by Bishop Guertin. Kick it out to wing. Billiter again. Somewhat of their quarterback.
If I'm the Astros here, I'm trying to possess the ball for a little bit.
Yep. Good take there.
They're having some success with getting shots off by dodging from the X from behind the cage.
Now Josh Gallard starting with the ball here, defended by number 42, who I don't have on my roster. He's just going to pass it off to Corsetta. Behind the net, covered by Cody McGinnis.
Now he just tripped. And the ref that was standing right in front of the play that was watching it, he did not call it. It seemed to me that he just tripped.
It's a contact sport. It's a collision sport. There's guys running into each other and guys tripping over feet, and you can't call everything. But these boys are going to call everything tonight.
Yeah, the referee on the opposite side, he felt a little different way than we do about that one. But I thought it was pretty easy to see that the attackman just fell down.
Yep. So Astros going to get another chance here, extra man. Megan. Seda trying to shoot before he had it. Seda with the ball again. They're going to push it a little bit here. Gallant Seda. Megan up top. A little bit disorganized. They're just going to let one fly.
Seems to be a possession shot right there.
Yep.
It was a good 17 yards from the net.
So Seda, Megan, and DeLay across the top. And what looks like a 3-3 here. And it looks like we're back to even.
Successful penalty clear from Bishop Guertin.
Gallant's going to take a run here on the wing. He sees a cutter in front. Sean DeLay with the ball. A shot and a goal.
I'll tell you, Gallant's a dangerous feeder. He can be very dangerous.
And, and now you see why Guertin, is trying to shut off DeLay and Megan a little bit. There you had both of them on the field at the same time. They're both on the extra man, so they wind up out there. And, Gallant makes a little move on the side and gets DeLay a little bit open, hands-free, and there's a goal.
Yeah, he sells it. He puts his head down, makes you think that he's dodging hard, and all of a sudden his eyes are up, makes a nice feed. Goal for the Astros. We got a tie game. 4-4
here in Bedford.
3 minutes left.
And a face-off win by Pinkerton. Patillo with the ball.
Now that's a situation where a freshman's carrying the ball. You got to attack him, put some pressure on him.
But seems like Coach O'Reilly has all the confidence in the world out there, but he's going to face an off here. And he's certainly doing a good job tonight. Look in front.
He is.
And a nice
it's a great save.
Great save by Jake Sonberg.
Looked like a kick save there off the heel.
Tremendous save. Again, Bishop Guertin goes with 2 goaltenders here. Usually go first and third with their starter, and then they go second and fourth with the second goalie. So
it's kind of an interesting mix-up with the goalies. Yep. Not a ton of teams.
I didn't get to talk to Coach Cameron in too much detail about that, but that's his strategy, and it's certainly been working for him this year.
They're in the championship game.
And there's a good ride by Bishop Guertin and an opportunity.
And Sturgis is out of net, and he comes up with the ground ball.
Yep.
Still out.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a hold on White. Procedure on Green.
Kicking the cross, it looks like. So Pinkerton's going to clear, and again, Pinkerton very comfortable for most part on the clears, but they've had a couple of times where they've gotten in a little bit of trouble like right there, but have found their way to get out of it.
That was a dangerous play right there. That call is another one that could have went 50-50 either way.
Guertin, a little bit of an off ride, trying to squeeze him in the midfield here, and they just pop a midi over. And
this is
they
dangerous.
got themselves a clear with a little bit of numbers, but I don't know if they have. Wow.
Dangerous.
I mean, when you're playing an off ride like that, you have to have 3 across the back also, and to let that guy slip by, and a nice goal by Corsetta.
Sometimes
assisted by Austin Mailer.
You'd much rather have one of the poles clear the ball than let them get the over the top to the midfielder, because when they're coming down at numbers, that's dangerous right there.
Yep. Well, I mean, it looked like they're in a little bit of a zone ride back here, and I mean, the ball was on this side for a good amount of time, and nobody had this side.
Turned into a 4-on-3 for the Astros. They capitalize. 5-4. Astros are up with just under 2 minutes left.
Dominic St. Laurent fighting for the ball.
We're getting timeout White.
It's like Pinkerton got the ball there on a rally called a timeout for Pinkerton. We had minute 35 here. And certainly if the player they want to shut off starts with the ball, they're already in 6-on-6. So DeLay looks like he's going to start with the ball, and they're going to have a long stick on Sean DeLay.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach O'Reilly has drawn up for the Astros here in the last minute and a half.
Megan up top with the ball, guarded by number 41, Colin Swanson.
Swanson's a good defender. Good little gritty player.
Corsetta with the ball, and they're taking their time organizing here. Corsetta behind with Gallant, but not really playing the 2-man game. Feet out in front, a little bit of force. Good opportunity for BG to get out of this. And I thought that was an interference by 14, but it wasn't called. So DeLay with the ball.
Fortunate to get the ball back.
Megan's going to take a run here. Switched off. Hunter Allen covering him now. Little pick there, and he's coming around, a little feed inside.
Looks like that shot was deflected by one of the
Yep.
Bishop Guertin defenders,
Kind of
maybe
an
Eldred.
awkward opportunity there. There's about 40 seconds left. They still have time.
And Bishop Guertin.
Yep, good
has
ground ball
possession.
there, and just hurled downfield. And BG's got to go to the net. No timeouts
Numbers,
here.
3-on-2.
So here's an opportunity for Bishop Guertin.
And they stick
Shot
it.
and a goal. Goal scored by number 8, Tom Hurley, to tie him up, just like we said, Coach. An opportunity to make a stop and then get down and get an opportunity to tie it right before half.
Yeah, Coach, 32 seconds. We're looking at a 5-5 game, just as we expected. Tight game.
So, you know, you get a timeout 135. It's frustrating as a coach. You know, you get a timeout 135, you get the ball, and you force a couple inside, and the other team gets the ball, you know, makes a run, gets a broken opportunity at the other end and scores and ties it up. It just kind of backfires on you. But
that's a 2-goal swing right there.
one of the
looking to go up 6-4 into the half.
That was one
and
of the things
instead, you're
we
looking
said,
at a tie game, and with
one of
30
the things
seconds
we said
left.
could happen here, and let's see if somebody pushes the ball and try to get the lead here for a half. Boudreaux's going to have the ball.
Another possession for the Cardinals.
Mike Carluccio with the ball for Guertin here. Got to get it to one of their big guns and get a run here with 15 seconds left.
I think
and here comes Johnny Miller. And Johnny Miller, somebody's blown coverage over here. 2-on-1 up top here. Miller, shot, and a save by Sturgis. A great save. And he tries to just Gilman down, see if he can get something. That's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be the half for us here, Coach.
That's going to take us into the half, Coach. 0.8 seconds left.
Yep, nothing's going to happen here in 0.8.
So we're looking at a 5-5 tie going into halftime.
Yes, we are. Great. Couple things to watch for again. You know, the Bishop Guertin possibly tying up that clearing a little bit. We'll see how the penalties, the extra man opportunities develop in the second half here, because it was certainly a big part of the first half. Wasn't a lot of extra man goal scored by either team, but certainly those opportunities are there, and whoever starts capitalizing on those might, have a chance to get ahead here.
I think we mentioned it earlier. You know, those are big possessions. Those 6-on-5s, those are really paramount to leading in this game. So we'll see who takes advantage.
All right, so we're going to go back at it, and Boudreaux's still out there for Guertin, and Datillo for Pinkerton, and we'll see who gets the first possession here.
Datillo's an impressive face-off man for a freshman.
Sure is. It looks like Boudreaux's loosening up a little bit, and he's starting to win some face-offs.
Yeah, he's obviously
he just doesn't have those legs that he normally does, but he's doing the job.
He's getting the face-offs done, and that's what they need. They need possession.
Allen, a lot of room here.
A lot of room.
Astorita.
Strong left-handed dodge right there.
That's going to be Pinkerton ball. It's one of those chances. I mean, why not? You know, there's no backup, and it's a one-on-one, so you look for and a good chance, but you risk because you don't have the backup there. Donahue, a little bit of a ride there, but Pinkerton again, somewhat comfortable on these clears, and they're going to get the ball to stay in the middle, and then right up the side, nice clear Pinkerton.
I'll tell you, with those clears, it really helps they have Sturgis back there. Their goalie can make some nice passes.
Number 7, Tully with the ball as Pinkerton gets set up here. And that Corsetta, Gallant. Now they have the long stick on delay, but they're not shutting them off. They're deciding to play 6-on-6 here. Gallant's going to take a little run. And again, a call that, I mean, it is a contact sport, but the refs call it, and it's going to be another chance here. And a free chance here because still in play.
That one might have been a little bit high. Might have been a little bit high. So, as we just stated.
What did he call there?
I believe he called a cross check.
1 minute?
I believe it's a 1-minute penalty. I'll get the official word in a second. I think he actually called a hold there, 30 seconds.
Called a hold, which was, I don't know, maybe he was, didn't want to.
But as we, had just mentioned, Pinkerton on the extra man. Let's see if they can capitalize here.
Starting at 3-3 and then cut down to a 1-3-2, and they're going to sneak from behind Corsetta, and he can't handle the ball there. And chance for BG to get out of this. Picked up by delay.
It's a big ground ball.
They're just playing a little bit of street ball here. And Gallant dive across the front.
Looks
BG
like that was
has
picked
it
off.
right out to Swanson. They got to get it up here.
Callahan picked that off.
Yep. Swanson's got to get this over here. And you could easily have called that a push, as some of the other calls that are made. BG with the ball.
That's Hurley with it. He was scored the Cardinals' last goal.
Johnny Miller trying to get it going here for BG. Middle a little bit. Got a couple of guys on him. Not a really good spot.
He likes
But
to get
now he's
back
got
to
some
that.
space, and he's got it in front and a goal.
He likes to get back to that left hand.
Yeah, you know what happened there? He kind of forced it a little bit. Pinkerton started to slide, and then it looked like he was going to get out of it, and they recovered, both of those guys that were sliding to him, and he just moved right back in and scored. It's one of those opportunistic situations, and that's the one where he made a turnover earlier in the game, but
He was
he's
aggressive.
got that play,
Yeah.
and that time he was a little more thorough and made a nice play there. And
He was
and puts
aggressive.
BG in the lead.
He was aggressive, and it turned out on the positive end for the Cardinals, up 6-5 with 9:41 left in the third quarter.
Now, but Joe's really starting to show that he's the senior face-off guy, and Datillo's a freshman because he's one of the last few. Had Dom St. Laurent, another chance here for BG.
Oh,
Up
no
in
call.
The head, no call, and
Interesting no call with some of the laundry that's on the field tonight.
That's right. But maybe they didn't see that because the ref was behind him. And Miller, again, one of those chances. He likes that spot right there. Miller, a shot over the net.
Now that's that could be a dangerous play right there, because if that's not a possession for Bishop Guertin and Sturgis catches that, it's clear going up the
And a
sideline.
nice move by Donahue. One of those chances again. And a save, and that's going to be a good hustle there by Astorita.
Great backup.
Great
hustle right there. Both by him and Sturgis.
Astorita's going to start with the ball, and they're finding something a little bit behind this net. They're getting some chances. They get to the net here. Donahue again. A lot of space. Inside roll.
Now when Bishop Guertin dodging from the X
in the crease.
When they're dodging from the X there, if you notice, they're clearing up. They're attacking midfielders. They're pulling them all pretty high, and there's a lot of space for them to work with.
Yeah, and I think that if the BG attackers are a little bit more patient, they can work that side a little bit more, get their hands free and a better angle and a better shot.
Yeah.
A little bit of force again by Donahue. He likes to get in there quick and get his shot off. He doesn't like to work back and forth too much. And again, an easy clear for Pinkerton. Billiter behind the goal for Pinkerton. Trying to get organized here, just a sloppy play, and the ball's on the ground. And that thing should not have been thrown back in the middle of the field, but BG's going to get out of it.
And they had numbers.
The attack's really not set up too well, and they're just going to have to dump it off to Hurley here on the side, and he's going to push it anyway. Really, a 1-on-5 there. That's a tough spot to go, but he does it anyway, and he hits the pipe.
Wow.
One of those times where, Coach probably wants him to pull it out, and he just goes to the net, but then he hits a pipe. So, but BG a little more aggressive here in the second half, trying to get to the goal.
Yeah, they seem to be making their move pretty quick to the cage here, getting some shots off.
Midline clear for Pinkerton as the fans get into a little bit here in Bedford.
I'll tell you, that was a nice looking shot by Hurley. Hits the post. Astros ball, but it was a nice looking shot.
Once again, an easy clear for Pinkerton. They bring it in. Billiter on the side with the ball. Sloppy play again by Pinkerton. Mishandle. Offsides, Pinkerton. Yeah, they had a lot of guys back.
I'm not sure about that call. Not sure about that
But it should be a free clear for Bishop Guertin. Great crowd here tonight in Bedford. Place completely packed.
Yeah, it's packed behind the stands. A few thousand people here.
Well, I guess not, and it looks like Hunter Allen's going to have to clear the ball. And he's just running it out, and that's a smart choice by Coach Cameron here because, well, not that time.
Oh, right back.
Oh, and you know what? I mean, there's one of those times where I see shoulder to shoulder, and there's a flag, and I just really...
on one end, you got Hunter Allen who got decked.
How is...
One and not the other.
How are those two hits not identical?
They seem eerily similar to me.
I'd like to know what the call... I mean, he's going to say it's high. I don't know. I'm seeing shoulder to shoulder there.
After the hit, he kind of did stand over him a little bit. You wonder if that had to come into play at all because the hit looked nice.
Let's see what they say here.
The hit looked clean.
Unnecessary?
Might be for standing.
I don't know.
I thought it was clean. But we're going to see the Astros on the extra man. They have not been too successful in extra man thus far tonight.
No, they have not. But they have the ball.
Yeah, which cannot make Coach Cameron too happy. And BG knocks down the pass.
Tell you, Pinkerton sloppy the last 3 times they've had the ball, and
which is surprising.
You almost feel a little bit of a swing of momentum here for Guertin. If they can get another one here, it'd be huge.
Yeah.
Swanson pushing the ball for Green.
He's going to pull it out.
Yep. Donahue up top.
That's one of the guys you want with the ball.
Sure is. And, a really good opportunity here for Bishop Guertin.
And as you said, this is one of those times, and they're doubling him already. If you look at it's that Megan trailing him already. They have two guys on Donahue. They do not want him scoring.
Nope. And, they're extra man here, so they're doubling. And, again, one of those situations where you could overplay.
Yeah.
Short stick with a short stick backing up. Hurley to the net. Knocked away.
Trelchek got him.
BG's got the ball. They should hang on and try to get their extra guy back out there and get back to 6-on-6, which it looks like they are.
So we're back to
Donahue behind the net again. I'd like to see, Dom St. Laurent has not been a factor in this game.
Yeah, I would like to see him get a few takes.
Miller
looks
again.
At the net.
Miller shot at a goal.
Johnny
Miller, same spot.
Johnny Miller's warming up that shot, Coach.
Yep, and Guertin has the last few opportunities. Guertin's been a little bit more aggressive one-on-one. Pinkerton in their last few opportunities have been turnovers. 3 in a row where they fumble the ball away without pressure. And Bishop Guertin certainly taking advantage of that by going to the goal and going strong. And they're up 7-5 here with 6 left in the third.
Yeah, that's just a nice strong move by Johnny Miller. He's got some good size to him. He's got some speed on his shot, and he kind of comes out of a roll dodge there, so it seems to be hidden a little bit.
Yep.
Nice bounce shot, good placement.
And a win by Boudreau again. Fast break opportunity here. Cross. Unbelievable opportunity for Hurley and just over the net.
Just sails one.
A great
sails one a little bit high there.
Yep. Astros with the ball.
And they look to be pushing right away. They've got Pinkerton caught up in a
Pinkerton's got all 6 out there now. Laurent, shot, goal. There he is.
Coach just restated, where's 39? There he is.
Right there. Because that was an opportunity where, they didn't have the chance. He had the long pole set up on him in the 6-on-6. He had a little bit of space, went in there, ripped one. And, BG rips off 3 here and goes up 8-5 in the third. And
the question is, how do the Astros respond?
Yeah,
how do they respond?
They've been hungry for this all year, and we'll see how hungry they are now, because this is a time for them to really, they're going to have to step up and answer here.
That's a good spot for Dom St. Laurent to show up with a nice right-handed rip.
It really is. And Boudreau is just taking this thing over at middle of the field here for Bishop Guertin.
And they have numbers.
Yep, Hunt around him with the ball.
4-on-3.
Shot goes wide, but Boudreau has taken over this game in the second half at the middle of the field.
He looks strong at the face-off X in the second half. He looks like he's ready to play.
And BG, again, just pushing the ball here. Astorita, short stick on him, shot, and it looks like it hit the pipe.
I think that did catch some iron, Coach.
BG fighting for ground balls now. Johnny Miller. Looks like he's going to try to settle this down, and BG getting an offense here.
Johnny Miller, big presence in tonight's game.
He was thinking about going again there from that spot, but it's time to move the ball and get organized.
He likes that spot.
Yep.
I would imagine.
And St. Laurent has an opportunity up top with a short stick, but they don't identify it. Miller just goes to the net. He's got to get it up to Dom, and they got to get it out of the way for him, because this is a good opportunity. Dom again with the short stick on him. Savigny, too much there. BG had a great chance to set up something for St. Laurent up top to get a one-on-one in the short stick. Didn't really materialize. And a clear here with a little bit of numbers for Pinkerton. Push it a little bit. And again, a turnover by Pinkerton.
Another turnover.
But they get the ball back. And they really need a good possession here. And they need another goal to get back in this game.
Yeah, 4 minutes left. We got an 8-5 score. BG is up.
Seda with the ball, Savigny covering. A little bit of an invert opportunity, but BG switches on that, gets a long pole on number 2.
It's good defense there.
Savigny, a little invert D back there, and a great save. Great save by number 2, Paul Callahan. Again, BG switching off those goalies, and we have a break here. And
looks like a slow break.
Yep.
Turns into a goal.
And a goal again by Laurent.
There he is. We asked where he was, Coach, and he shows up in the second half.
Yep.
That's one of those
But a great save
opportunities.
by Callahan, up the field for Bishop Guertin. A broken situation.
Came,
Somewhat of a fast break, but kind of slow, and they kept moving the ball, and Dom got an opportunity there just to hitch up a guy and
yeah,
get a good shot. And
when the ball came down, it kind of looked like it was going to be a slow break. They might push it behind, and all of a sudden, tic-tac-toe,
and
you got a goal. And Pinkerton takes the time out here.
Yep, they sure do, and Coach Cameron's jumping up and down over there. He's excited, and so is the big green at Bishop Guertin. And that's a big run right there, and Pinkerton needs to answer.
I'll tell you, Coach, third quarter coming out, ringing off 4 goals, taking a 4-0 lead in the second half, making the score 9-5.
Well, seeing Pinkerton's, the attitude all year, especially I was at the game when they beat Bishop Guertin, very hungry, very deliberate, playing on their toes. I don't see that here, tonight. A little bit tentative. They haven't won since 06, and maybe those nerves have settled in. I haven't really seen that excitement out of them and the control here.
Yeah, I think we had 4 in the offensive zone when they got the ball. I think we had 4 turnovers in a row, and that's not very Pinkerton-like, especially not from the number 1 seeded team this year. This year they have really taken it to their opponents. They've possessed the ball. They've looked fresh. They passed the ball around really well, but they're not looking so crisp in the second half so far.
Nope, and that hunger doesn't seem to be there. He's a little bit more of, instead of going out and let's do what we need to do, just kind of waiting to see what happens. And when you play a team like Bishop Guertin and you keep that going, they're going to get you because, like we said, it's not your dad's Bishop Guertin, but they certainly got some guys that can play.
Now they definitely have some guys that can play, and if you're going to let them dictate the pace to you, you're gonna pay for it. And the Astros are paying right now. How do they? Plenty of time left. We got 3 minutes left in the 3:40 left in the third quarter.
And the extra man opportunities have not been cashed in on by Pinkerton. They've been able to clear the ball, and get possessions, but they have been a little bit sloppy on offense. And BG's playing tough back there on D2.
They are. There's also Callahan has had a couple good saves in this half.
And it looks like Pinkerton has changed their face-off. And it looks like Austin Mall is going to take this face-off because Boudreau has just been dominating in the second half here on the face-offs.
Now, I believe, Coach, that Callahan's staying in the net. I believe that they usually switch quarters there, and I think
it's still in the third, so we'll see what happens in the fourth. And Boudreau, another face-off win.
That's 3 or 4 face-offs in a row for
That's
Boudreau.
more than that, I think, Coach. He's won every one here in the second half.
Well, he's a senior, and seniors tend to step up in these big games.
Yep, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Hurley around the net, and a goal. Again, deliberate to the net.
No slide.
No slide. Pinkerton not ready, and right to the goal, and BG guys stepping up and getting to the net, and there's another one.
You seem to wonder if that is part of their strategy, the Cardinals. If they are off the face-off win, they're taking it down and attacking right away before Pinkerton can get set up, maybe before they show a zone or before they get their slide ready, because there's no slide there.
That's certainly a strategy when you have strong Dodgers, that you do have that opportunity if they do want to switch into a zone. But Pinkerton has been showing a lot of man-to-man tonight, so they've had opportunities right off the face-off or after they get settled.
So used to seeing slides from the Astros. It's
no, they're not quick in getting set up, and BG's being deliberate and getting to the goal.
Made them pay. 5-goal lead, 10-5, with 3:05 left in the third quarter here at Bedford High School.
Okay, last 3 opportunities by Pinkerton have failed, so it resulted in turnovers. So let's see if they can get something going here. Gallant trying to post up here on the right, moves it inside. One more pass, again sloppy.
They had the open guy. They just bounced the pass there.
Yep. And it looks a little disorganized. Playing a little bit of street ball here. Doesn't look like it's anything that they usually do. Guys just standing around with their sticks up and wanting the ball. And
street ball generally doesn't win championships.
Nope. Gallant behind the goal, and he's trying to get something going. He's a senior, and he's one of those guys that has a lot of heart for Pinkerton and wants to try to get something going here.
And he's a good feeder too, so you got to watch out for that. He keeps his eyes up when he dodges.
Shot
rings off the post.
Crossbar there.
That was a nice looking shot.
Delay. In front, force. Pinkerton fans wanted that to be called a goal, but I don't think it hits a net and comes out 20 yards. That was a crossbar.
That was a crossbar shot. I'll tell you it was close, but it was that was 14 Billiter on the shot. Nice looking shot, but it rung iron.
In front.
That's Billiter again.
Yep.
No one's falling for that fake.
Yep. And Delay has had a goal earlier, but Hasn't much of a factor here, and they haven't gone to him at all. Corsetta behind the goal. He comes around again. Shot and miss. Is going to go into Gallant's stick in front.
Gallant looking for a cutter there.
Another force inside that didn't connect. Holden's going to stay Pinkerton ball. 1:35 here left.
He's looking for Nick Egan
third.
on the cut there.
Delay.
Back to Egan. Around, playing pretty good defense.
Yep, and a little bit,
aggressive.
Pinkerton feeding that crease a lot.
They've had a lot of success this year feeding that crease. They've run up a lot of goals that way, and it just doesn't seem to be bouncing their way tonight.
Loose ball in the middle of the field, and
I think we got to push on the Astros.
It's going to be Bishop Guertin ball. 56 seconds left in the quarter, and I know Bishop Guertin's going to try to get to the goal and get another one. Donahue, just down on the right side, a lot of room, and probably another good opportunity to go to the net.
Guertin's
I mean, they're not even really cheating too much. Now they show a little bit, but not much, and he just runs right by that second, by that slide. And a flag down. So let's see if Cameron tries to go to the net here with his team. He's calling out some kind of signals over there to his guys. He probably wants them to go to the net, be conservative, so they're going to have the ball at the end of the quarter if it's in their stick. So it looks like he's.
I think they're going to hold for one here.
Yeah, he's going to hold, unless he could get a good one. But
with 15
14's
seconds.
a lot of time, though, and a little pressure back there.
Donahue just dodging back and forth.
Oh, Johnny Miller, back to Donahue. A force in front.
Hits the ground, and
2 seconds left.
So you expect the Cardinals to hold here into the fourth quarter.
Yep. And then there'll be no face-off. If they hold the ball at the end of the quarter, if either team has the ball at the end of a quarter in their stick and it's extra man situation, there's no face-off for the next quarter. So we would suspect that Bishop Guertin will just hang on to the ball. They'll talk about it a little bit. They'll come back out without a face-off.
That's got to be a little bit disheartening to the Astros. We had a 5-5 game, and then going into quarter four here, score's 10-5.
Yep.
Bishop Guertin up on top.
Assume that Coach Campbell tells boys to take their time, and let's get this from 12 minutes down to 11 minutes.
Yeah,
with a 5-goal lead.
Yeah, I would expect after this extra man opportunity, or even coming out of it, if they don't get a quick goal, to see Bishop Guertin try to run some clock here.
You certainly will. I mean, if this thing gets down to 6 minutes, you're going to see Pinkerton chasing. You're going to see Bishop Guertin just hanging on to the ball, and their feet are moving well tonight, and they got the sticks, and that's hard to get the ball away from them without them getting some opportunities to score. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, going into the fourth quarter. Again, we got 10-5 score. Bishop Guertin's up top.
Pinkerton desperately needs to make a stop here and get the ball back and get on offense. Bishop Guertin in a 3-3. Laurent. Swanson back to Laurent. Back up top. They cut behind. They're in a 1-3-2. Miller, and they're being very patient. Little hidden ball trick, a flip up here up top. And Cutter never really cut, so we're going to go back up top and move it around a little bit more.
I think we might be seeing a little bit of use of clock here by Coach Cameron.
A little bit of freelance and see if we can get somebody open. Now it's just, it's 6-on-6. That penalty is released, and we're down close to 11 minutes left in this thing.
So that's exactly what they're doing.
Johnny
here,
Miller gets overplayed right here, and he gets an opportunity to sneak right in, gets doubled, but he comes back and shoots. And a good goal by Johnny Miller.
Johnny Miller's on fire tonight, Coach.
That's 3 in the same exact spot.
I'll tell you.
And that's his spot right there. Now, again, Johnny Miller, historically an attackman for Bishop Guertin, playing in the midfield, just how the personnel worked out, and it's working out big here tonight for Bishop Guertin.
We spoke about it earlier. Who's going to step up tonight? And Johnny Miller's a junior, and championship game. This is, one of the first, I believe, that he's started before. So, he's stepping up big tonight.
This has got to be a little bit disappointing for Pinkerton. They haven't won it since 06. This was a year that they felt they could. They still have a chance here, but it's getting a little darker here with 11-5 and Boudreau just winning every single face-off, and they don't like that one. They're going to call that, and they're going to give it to Pinkerton.
I think
Unless
Cameron
called
the
timeout again?
He got third one.
Wow.
Second
That's
or third.
3 times he's done that in that situation, and
You know, that's a little bit of experience in the
That
coaching.
sure is right there. I had me
coaching,
on that one. I thought that the refs called him for holding the ball on
Yeah,
that, but
he got
they
us.
get the green here.
It really seems like the Bishop Guertin Cardinals taking the air out of their evening so far tonight.
Yep.
6-goal lead, 11-5. Bishop Guertin on top with just over 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, coming from Bedford High School. Beautiful evening for
Yeah,
lacrosse.
and again, an enormous crowd here tonight. You know, the game of lacrosse in the state of New Hampshire has grown significantly in the interest. You know, last night, Coach, I was at your game down at Stellos, Derryfield against Hopkinton. Two schools where I've coached at in the past, and it was great to see him out there. And it's great to see an enormous crowd out there, too, for the Division III championship.
Yeah, it seems to be the state of New Hampshire is really showing up for the playoffs this year, and that's really great to see. The sport's growing at a good rate.
Swanson with the ball, and he's got the long pole on him for Bishop Guertin.
Now I'll tell you, I really expect Bishop Guertin to run some clock here.
Absolutely.
They've got a 6-goal lead, and you know, you would think they'd try to force Pinkerton to make a mistake.
And you see Pinkerton pressing out a little bit, trying to, you know,
they need the ball.
Put the offensive player in a tough situation, and Swanson gets a shot off there, and that's what could happen. And you know, they're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive, shutting off and then on the ball if they want to get it on the ground and get it up the field.
I think if you're the Cardinals here, you really want to let Pinkerton make the mistakes.
A little bit of press out by Pinkerton.
And we see Prunier on the attack again. He's a freshman out of Hollis Brook.
Yeah, so this is one that they might want to stay on, and there they go. They got him. So we're going to get a little push here by number 18, Connor Johnson. Now, Pinkerton's really going to have to go here. Gallant with the ball. Now, he's a guy that's going to have to get to the net. Somebody's going to have to get to the net for Pinkerton. You know, Josh Gallant, kind of a fiery guy. He's going to have to get the ball and get to the net.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't really seen much more out of Gallant tonight.
And he's going to have to go right here. He's got a short stick on him. He's right in front of the goal. He has to get to the net and shoot right there. And a save.
He gets a shot off. He had a good look at the net right there, and Sonnenberg comes up with a save.
Yep. Delay with the ball. Long pole covering him. Just running into doubles right there. Corsetta, shot over the net.
That's a good-looking dodge for his left hand there, and looks like a deflection.
With the ball. Gallant to his left. Pretty good D right there by Bishop Guertin.
That's very good defense. I think that's Eldred playing him.
Yep. Evan Sweeney with the ball for Pinkerton. Tries the inside roll. And then step off it and feed inside. Ball goes down, but it looks like it's going to be a push maybe on Bishop Guertin. It's going to be Pinkerton ball outside.
I'll tell you, while these opportunities are happening, we got 9 minutes left. Time's running off the clock here.
It sure is. And here's, you know, Seda on a short stick, but they switch off. Bishop Guertin very alert there. Seda with an opportunity with his left hand here, a shot over the net. You know, Bishop Guertin making him take bad shots there. You know, making that player go to a weaker hand, and the result is a missed shot. Delay with the ball, side right, takes it behind.
You know, they have to take what the Guertin defense is going to give them here, because they don't have the time to wait for what their offense may produce.
Feed inside. And
That's
another
a great
save
save
by Somberg.
That's a great save.
Yep.
Hits him in the heel.
Maybe that's why he's the fourth quarter guy, Coach.
That could be the reason. That could be the reason.
Delay with the ball and a broken opportunity here in front.
What a save. Somberg with a big save right there. And now we have we have 3 flags down, but I believe it's for 2 calls.
Well, you know, there was somewhat of a hard hit. You know, they're going to call what they want to call there, but then Gallant may have retaliated.
I think there was some retaliation, whether it was physical or verbal. It was hard to catch from up here.
Gallant's leaving the field, so he might have got called on a retaliation there.
Yeah, I believe he.
A little frustration, you know. He's been playing hard, and you know, he's a little bit frustrated right now, and that's what happens in that situation.
Yeah, I think you know, he's one of those seniors looking for a championship here.
Mm-hmm. So at 8:17 left here in the fourth, 11-5 Bishop Guertin. The ref's trying to sort out what just happened here. It looks like it's going to be Bishop Guertin ball. Just on the second violation, it's going to that team that's going to be on defense. So
yeah, so it looks like we're going to be 5-on-5 for a minute here.
that's what it looks like. And
yeah, matching penalties for 1 minute
St.
here.
Laurent with the ball, and he's just going to run around until something happens like that. And
looks like he tripped,
yep.
but he held on to possession. So
you got Johnny Miller wide open up top because they're doubling.
he's got Prunier, number 23, backside goal.
And that's what happens. You're 5-on-5, and now you're chasing. There's all kinds of room, and
now we're 12-5 with 8 minutes left. We are, I believe, we're staring at the Cardinals' 4th straight championship.
It's kind of looking that way.
It's looking that way. I don't want to call it yet. There's 8 minutes left, but
it's a pretty big lead.
That's how it's looking.
Yep. And Boudreaux's still out there taking the face off. Datillo back out there for Pinkerton.
And I'll tell you, Pinkerton, they were the favorite coming in tonight. They were the 1 seed. They had beaten the Cardinals earlier in the year, and while in years past, Bishop Guertin had obviously won 3 titles in a row. Pinkerton, I believe, was the favorite tonight, and Bishop Guertin showing that they're not going anywhere.
That's for sure. Datillo with a face-off winning a shot. Somberg might have got a piece of that.
I believe he did. He's got a few key saves here in the quarter 4.
Opportunity here for Pinkerton. That one shot over the net. Bounced over the net.
I would describe the play of the Astros here as a bit frenzied. They're going to the goal hard, just getting shots off. They've got to make something happen. And soon.
Say a hard move to the goal, and he gets one. And 12-6. That's a good hard move there, and you kind of wanted to score and get one.
Kind of wonder where that's been tonight.
Yeah,
that's a good looking move right there.
That was, and Bishop Guertin didn't seem ready there. They were on the field, but it was like one of those goals that BG got earlier in the game when Pinkerton, the rest of their supporting defense wasn't ready. So anyway, a goal by Pinkerton, 12-6, 7:28 here in the fourth quarter. So it's going to take 3 quick ones for Pinkerton to have any chance in this one.
And this face-off here is big.
Face-offs are big. And that's one again.
Datillo.
By Datillo. And he's going to run in and shoot. And it's saved by Somberg. Opportunity after Pinkerton. BG gets ball back.
And we have a whistle. Timeout.
Timeout. Guertin.
I believe that's their second timeout call.
Yeah, they're done.
All right, 7 minutes left. 7:16, quarter 4. It's obviously going to be riding hard or riding tough here.
And BG electing to just run it out with a short stick, which I think is a smart move by Coach Cameron here. I've kept it out of the long stick. That hasn't come to play as much. There hasn't been as many, those dead ball clears with the long poles handling it tonight. That came into play a lot in the last game, and Pinkerton, cashed in on those opportunities. Well, now they're saying it's Pinkerton ball, and they need to get somebody on the ball.
Might have missed something.
Yep. Ball behind it, hung up a little bit. Pass out in front, deflected. Picked up by Pinkerton.
We got 7:05 left.
Billiter, one-on-one, shot. Hits the offensive play behind the goal, picked back up by Pinkerton. Hard move to the goal. Still looking inside like they have all night. Another feed inside. Billiter with right-handed opportunity, and another save by Somberg.
Somberg, that's his 4th.
Yep, and he gets it up and out.
Fourth save here in the quarter.
Defenseman handling it now for Bishop Guertin, and again, throwing away. See, that has not hurt them all night, but that is something that did hurt them a lot in the last game, and you can see because Pinkerton gets the ball right back. But then a sloppy clear by the goaltender from Pinkerton.
Gage Savini there.
And a nice play by number 20. And a nice job hanging onto the ball and getting settled up here. Coluccio with the ball for Bishop Guertin. Just going to kind of run out on the sides. Got a short stick on so you can hang out there for a little bit. Behind the goal.
Yeah.
Megan overplaying a little bit, letting him go. Comes in, shot.
Now with 6 minutes left, you would kind of wonder why is he shooting that right away and not taking off a little more clock. I mean, it's a 6-goal lead, which is
Yep,
comfortable.
an opportunity to get one there. And behind the goal, Donahue. Quick move to his right. He's going to come around and
And drew some.
Drew the flag, and that's one of the things that happened too. Guys going hard, and Pinkerton's got to slide hard, and that's what can happen there. Now, just another opportunity for Bishop Guertin to kill some more clock.
Yeah, it's looking in favor for the Cardinals right now.
Yep. So this is a situation here where you're Pinkerton, where you just lay back, let them throw it around, or you come out and press out a little bit and run the risk of them getting a layup.
Yeah, I expect Pinkerton to be a little more aggressive here, which, like you said, it's really tough on the extra man when you're 5 against 6. Now they're pressing out a little bit.
Just a little bit, just to make them throw it, but they got some pretty good sticks there in the green shirts.
Yeah, they know how to play this game pretty well. Spread out nice and
spread out and moving the ball. 6 on 6. Let's see if Pinkerton presses out a little bit, and they do. Over the top, St. Laurent.
Yeah, I'm expecting Bishop Guertin to hold until we get a stall call here. But then again, with the
because normally Dom would shoot in that situation.
Yeah,
and, he dumped that off.
You feel like he might have been told to to hold on to that one until you get a call.
I think so.
I think that's just a good coaching move right there.
St. Laurent's going to carry the ball behind for Bishop Guertin, kill off some more clock, get everybody up top. Nice hard move to the goal. He's probably going to shoot this one, and he does, and he scores.
That's a goal with 4:36.
That's St. Laurent's third goal of the game, and that's a big one.
You would think that really, if the spirits of the Astros were not down enough, that might have been the one that does it right there.
You're Pinkerton, you just have to play it out and play hard and just try to get more goals and play the game. It's certainly a respectable program, and
absolutely.
It's disappointing to see them struggle here tonight, but like to see them play hard here in the last couple of minutes and see a good finish here.
Yeah, they still had a great season. It'd be tough to tell one of their players that, but they won a championship.
And
but
a face-off win by Attila, those kids really impressive. Gallant with the ball, posts up on the right side, still looking inside. Moves it up top. Brendan Megan with the ball right hand. Switches to his left, and it's fumbled away and picked up by Bishop Guertin and run out. Bishop Guertin with the ball. And a flag. Flag down against Pinkerton. And Bishop Guertin's going to have more opportunity to kill some clock.
And now with 4 minutes exactly, scores 13-6.
Hey, you're just playing keep away. That's all you're really doing at this point.
Expect them to stay nice and wide, spread out a little bit.
Just move the ball around. You have to get a layup, take it. But they're probably just going to move the ball around, and it's really hard for Pinkerton to press out here without getting into a situation where BG's just going to get a layup. So if they do press out a little bit here and try to get aggressive. Just making them move the ball, and
and as you said, that hurts when you press out that strong and you're that aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Second half tonight for 39, Dom St. Laurent really strong. I think hat trick in the second half.
We were looking for it, and he must have heard us because he certainly stepped up here.
He did hear us, and scoring a hat trick, and that run here in the second half was really big for the Cardinals.
Hurley with the ball for Guertin. Mishandled, but picked back up by St. Laurent. He's just going to carry it behind the goal. There's a keep it in call by the refs. Now the goalie's coming out, and a little bit too hard.
Yeah, Swanson almost had an open net there.
Hurley, Miller. He's had a monster second half here also.
Yeah, what a performance.
Hurley with the ball. Looks like it's back to 6-on-6.
And you start to hear the stands going a little bit. The
Yep.
Cardinals fans are getting excited. They feel
sure
that
are.
championship.
Donahue going hard, but then peeling off, just wasting time.
Now he's got 3 guys.
Here comes Sturgis out of the goal again, and
and he's
Pinkerton's got to be careful. Pinkerton picks it up and going to try to attempt to clear here and loops it up over the top.
And they got it.
A nice grab by Johnson and a shot and wide. Sonberg hustles it out. It's going to stay white with 2:15 left here in the fourth. Again, Gallant with the ball on that right side, and he'll probably he drops that one, and BG's going to pick it up and kill some more clock.
And Sonberg on the clear here.
Yep, looking good. Ball just kind of wung upfield. And that guy took a 20-yard run.
That's 39 again.
And that's something that should be flagged.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy took a 20-yard run. And that's unfortunate.
Sometimes you get a little bit of aggression at the end of a game.
Yep.
People get a little frustrated. Maybe they're down by 7.
Yeah, here's an opportunity for Coach O'Reilly to take a timeout and maybe tell his guys, hey, we don't want to do anything stupid here. We've had a great season, and I'm sure they have a lot of respect for Guertin, as Guertin does for Pinkerton, and and here's an opportunity for him to make sure that his players don't do anything that they don't want to do because they're frustrated.
You have two classy programs. You have 2 classy coaches. You fully expect at the end of the game, both teams shake each other's hand, and good season by both teams. And while it's tough to lose this game for the Astros, you expect them to still have respect.
Yeah, I mean, Pinkerton is certainly a powerhouse historically here in the state, and but again, they haven't won it since '06. BG's won 5 of the last 8, and here was an opportunity this year for them to get back in that get that state title back, and it just didn't happen here tonight. Yeah. And the frustration is evident in the body language of Pinkerton right now.
Yeah, and you see the Cardinals starting to celebrate a little bit. They're jumping up and down on their sideline, and you know what? I think this year this was not expected as much as some of the other years.
Yep.
This win right here, some of the other years you kind of expected a little bit. They had such big guns, but you had some performances tonight. Some guys stepped up really well for the Cardinals and got it done in the second half. I mean, it was 5-5 at half.
Yeah, they certainly did, and it was one of those years, a little bit more work for the coaching staff of Bishop Guertin to keep these guys motivated and to keep them wanting it, because sometimes kids come to Bishop Guertin, they expect to win, but here's a season where they lost some games on the road and out of state, and they lost to Pinkerton, and they had to come here and play tonight, and guys who who are supposed to be very good players, need to step up, and they certainly did tonight.
Yeah, and I think a couple guys grew up a little bit tonight too. 37 right there, Johnny Miller being one of them. Nice, great game by Miller tonight.
Swanson Sr. going to St. Anselm, handling the ball there. Donahue with the ball behind the net. And they're just playing keep away here, throwing the ball around.
One and a half left.
Yep, Pinkerton, Pinkerton's playing, but, I don't see him throwing it like they were the last 2 minutes here and getting over-aggressive and, getting into those situations where they might cause a foul or do something that's a little bit unsportsmanlike.
And I wouldn't expect to see any shots here from Bishop Guertin unless it's
a complete layup.
Complete layup here.
But it looks like they're just going to walk it off, and they're just going to play this thing out. Dominic St. Laurent with the ball behind the goal. Dom is, a junior, but he'll be going to UMass, University of Massachusetts, after his senior year next year. Tremendous player, going to a great program there out in western Massachusetts. Colin Swanson behind the goal. Looks like Pinkerton's going to try to double a little bit, try to get that ball away from them. They kind of back off that, and Coach O'Reilly obviously told them to play hard, but to be disciplined and be respectful, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Coach.
Yeah, and it looks like 24, Cam Hayward is in net for them, so they took Sturgis out his senior year. His career is over. Great career by Sturgis, great goalie.
Yep.
Tough night tonight, but he had a really great season.
Just under 20 seconds here now, and the Green's really feeling it over there, and the Green fans here. Now we're under 10 seconds, and
Got a four-straight
Bishop
title.
Guertin, you're getting another one, another state title for Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
I think we've seen this one before. We've seen this scene
before.
before.
This movie before, Coach.
Yes, we have, and we're going to see it again.
And those ones feel good. I know Coach Cameron and Coach Caveney feel great about this one because this one was a little bit harder than it has been in the past. It's a lot of work, and they want it in a different way than they have in the past. And I know those ones feel good, and that's a great job by those guys. And but let's tip our hats to Pinkerton also, who had a great year. Beat the Cardinals during the year, beat Bishop Guertin during the year, and came out a little bit less of that spark tonight, and unfortunately, for them, it's not their year this year to get back to that championship title.
Yeah, we spoke about that third quarter. The possessions were going to be key, and they started getting a little sloppy with the ball, and the Cardinals, they made you pay. 3 straight titles in a row. They still have some guys that have seen that before. And they made the Astros pay. So
okay, well, hey, another state title for Bishop Guertin, and we're going to sign off here tonight. Myself, Rick Senatore, and Coach John Salch here from Derryfield School. But thanks for watching us here tonight, and be safe driving home for the people that are here.
Great night for lacrosse here in Bedford.
Mr. Brian O'Reilly. Congratulations to the Pinkerton Academy Astros on their excellent season. Now let's meet the championship team. First of all, outstanding second half. Finished the year at 17 wins and 4 defeats. It was their 4th straight Division I title. Let's hear it for we now ask that the head coach, Mr. Chris Cameron, and the captain come out to get the championship flag. Now to present the individual medals to the championship team of Bishop Guertin. Number 2, Paul Callahan. Number 4, Corey Inaceta. Number 5, Charlie O'Brien. Number 6, Stavros and Agnos. Number 7, Jack Reeves. Number 8, Thomas Hurley. Number 9, Dylan Hayes. Number 11, Cody McGinnis. Number 12, Dylan Owens. Number 13, Patrick Ryan. Number 14, Max McCabe. Number 16, Benjamin Hadley. Number 18, Ken Williams. Number 19, Hunter Allen. Number 20, Dave Savigny. Number 21, Michael Carluccio. Number 22, John Karanashis. Number 23, Nick Truvia. Number 24, Connor Donahue. Number 25, Jason Eldred. 26, Brody Stevens. Number 27, Daniel Fenn. Number 29, Tim Hendricks. Number 30, Jake Sundberg. Number 31, Jack McNally. Number 32, Nicholas Wilson. Number 33, Alex Esparita. Number 36, Mitchell Burke. Number 37, John Miller. Number 38, Wilson Perry. Number 39, Dominic Singleran. Number 40, Ryan Fenn. Number 41, Colin Swanson. Number 28, Jake Bacon. Number 44, Blake Muto. Assistant coach, Mr. Pat Casey. Jake Watson. Jack O'Brien. Andrew Casey. And our head coach, congratulations for a job well done, Mr. Chris Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and supporting high school lacrosse in New Hampshire. Team, congratulations on an excellent effort. Please drive safely.